What's up, everybody? It's me, High Voltage Maverick. I am coming to you live from a Legends workshop, Longboard Larry, longboardlarry.com. I have looked at these skateboards for well over 10 years, and as a lot of people know, I used to be entirely too fat to ride one of these. And I would actually call and bother and say, can you make one of these boards for a fat ass? And you know, through life and through changes and the way the market's changed, I think the longboard market had kind of slowed down a little bit. And lo and behold, I think a couple months ago, I've always followed him, but he had started making them again, or little batches. And I thought, you know, what a perfect time to order one. So you can go to longboardlarry.com. You can find him on Instagram, Longboard Larry.
Yeah, that's where I sell most of them.
You can pick whatever color. So for me, I got what's called the Dancer. And as you can see, I kind of went through a pink to blue, kind of some of my favorite. You can't even see the sparkle in here, but I've got the Legend with me. Larry, I really do appreciate what you do. How did you get started making skateboards?
I guess I'll try to give you the condensed story, but I was my little brother in high school made a longboard out of a ski press, and I rode it, and I was like, I'd surfed, and so I was like, okay, I can't go surfing, but this is fun. So I started kind of dinking around trying to make my own, because at that time I think Sector 9 was the only one really making longboards.
Sector 9, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. And I couldn't afford one. So I'm like, welcome to my world. I can build one. Yeah. So I started messing around, and I built my first board, and just fell in love with it and kept doing it.
And I think you, like I've seen, if you ever jump on YouTube and you type in Longboard Larry, you will see some videos of some people. I can guarantee you that's not going to happen on this board, because I'm not going to fall down and break a hip. I'm getting old now. But if you watch what Larry can do, and a lot of these other guys that do what's called dancing, I think, on the longboards, the way that people can move around on these boards is just simply incredible. So I'll probably ride it down the street a few times. It's probably going to be more of an art piece than anything. But how has the market changed? I know that you said it kind of went away a little bit as we were talking, but stuff is cyclical. I think it'll come back again. And just like all of us that, you know, I'll go shovel shit if I have to make a living. You got to be able to switch gears. And, you know, if you got all your eggs in one basket and you can't do anything, nobody's coming to save you. So I think maybe you can kind of speak to that, and how it's all changed for you, and what has come and gone, and now how it's going, or, you know, what it's like now making them.
Yeah, well, I mean, it started out as a hobby. I started out doing it just because it was fun and it was something I could do on the side. And then I started it while I was in college. I was actually studying to be a dentist. I was working on my and I started building boards, and I was like, well, you know, I finished my degree. It's kind of tired of school. I was like, I can either run with this, or I can go to dental school and be in
Put
school
your
for
hands
another
in people's
4
mouths
years.
and have bad breath.
Right. And my wife was like, whatever you want to do. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's build a business, and let's build longboards and see where it takes us. I did it for 20 years.
So, amazing.
Yeah.
You see a lot of changes in the market, and stuff comes and goes. I mean,
yeah, it does. And I mean, the industry is, like you said, it's cyclical. It was going up and down constantly. But we had a good run, had a lot of fun, and then things started tapering off, and it was time to switch gears and
then COVID.
Do something different. Yeah, then COVID would have really taken a toll.
I think the cool thing now, you can still get a skateboard. You got to be a little bit patient, because it's one man making them in this really cool little shop.
Yeah, it's not very big.
But while you're waiting for your skateboard, if you're an Oregon resident and you happen to need a house,
that's right.
He can now sell you a house, and he's well versed in the real estate market and what's hot and what's not. And you know, for me, the pricing is still crazy high, and I like to do, you know, fun stuff. But, you know, I would encourage everybody, you know, I tell everybody, if you're going to buy something, find somebody that does it the best. Find the stuff that is the best. You can always find some cheap shit, but to have a master and kind of a legend, you know, making a skateboard is really, really cool. So
thanks.
longboardlarry.com, you know, Longboard Larry on Instagram. You can at least give him a follow and look at all the beautiful boards, whatever color you want. I think up to a certain extent, he's got so many.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't know how many freaks get, you know, blue into pink, but absolutely beautiful work, and all made by the legend himself. So I'm super thankful, super thankful, and I can't wait to have it on display along with all the other stuff that, you know, I buy and then I'll never use. But to have one, gosh, I'm super thankful. So,
but if you didn't have it, then you couldn't use it. So now at least you can like look at it and go, okay, I'm gonna go ride that today.
Just like I tell everybody, you don't know what tomorrow brings. So if there's something that you want to do, figure out how to do it. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's gonna do it for you.
No.
Gosh, if you got a dream, get your ass up and go after it. So, with the legend himself, Longboard Larry, which I really do appreciate you, man. I'm so thankful to get a board from you, and super proud to have it. So, thank you so much.
I'm super proud to make it for you.
Yes, sir. So, absolutely. See you guys soon. High Voltage Maverick on Instagram. I'm out.